Picture this. It's 11 p.m. on a Tuesday, and I'm crouched on the floor of aisle 7 at the grocery store, hugging a family-sized box of Cheerios like a life raft. I'm sobbing, not the cute single-tear movie cry, but a full-on ugly cry. People are definitely staring. And the absurd thing is, I'm crying because I can't decide between organic Oat-O's and Honey Crunch Twists. Yes, I'm having an existential crisis over cereal. In public, this is what mental burnout looks like on a random weeknight. Burnout is sneaky like that. It wasn't a sudden Hollywood-style collapse. It was more like death by 1,000 paper cuts. I wasn't just tired, I was cosmically exhausted. That's how I ended up on the grocery store floor, tears flowing over breakfast cereal. It was the I can't do this anymore breaking point of my burnout saga. The clown phase. Naturally, my first brilliant idea after that breakdown was, maybe I just need to fix myself harder. Cue the clown music. I entered what I call the clown phase of burnout recovery, where you try all the wrong things in all the wrong ways. I treated myself like a glitchy smartphone that just needed some new apps and a motivational wallpaper. I downloaded 3 meditation apps that proceeded to send me cheerful mindfulness reminders I promptly ignored. I even slapped post-it notes with cheesy affirmations, "You are killing it, positive vibes only," on my mirror. I was basically trying to life hack my way out of feeling dead inside. I call this the clown phase because looking back, I was flailing around with self-improvement tricks like a clown juggling 17 flaming torches while the kitchen was on fire. The shift. After cycling through breakdowns and clownery a few times, something finally shifted. And no, I didn't go on a soul-searching trip to Tibet or have a grand epiphany under a Bodhi tree. My aha moment was more like a quiet, exhausted whisper. One unremarkable morning, I woke up, stared at the ceiling and thought, I can't keep living like this. I realized I was not a broken machine that needed a software update. I was a human who needed actual rest and kindness. In that moment, it hit me that I had to stop just coping and start changing. So I started experimenting. Little by little, I built up a handful of weird, wonderful habits that helped me crawl out of burnout. Here are the 8 habits that genuinely saved my crispy, frazzled brain from the brink. Morning not today list. Everyone's heard of a to-do list, but my day starts with a to-don't list. Each morning, I scribble down a few things I refuse to do for the sake of my sanity. Think of it as an anti-checklist. For example, not checking work email before 10 a.m., not doom-scrolling news in bed, not saying yes to plans I don't have energy for. It's a daily boundary-setting ritual. Sometimes protecting your peace starts with a firm nope, not today. Existential debrief hour. Once a week, I schedule a private meeting with my own soul by YO Coffee. I call it my existential debrief hour. It's 60 minutes of me, myself, and my thoughts, no distractions allowed. Think of it as a mini therapy session I host for myself. I debrief on how am I really doing, what's weighing on me this week, why does everything feel like a lot? This habit taught me to actually listen to my inner voice before it has to drop an existential crisis on my head to get my attention. Digital Hermit Day. One day a month, I vanish from the internet. I become a full-on digital hermit. Phone off, laptop tucked away, social media locked out. Group chats, muted. Email notifications, see ya. I set an auto-reply that basically says, BRB, not dead, just unplugged. On my digital hermit day, I do low-tech, soul-soothing things. Read a paperback novel, take a long aimless walk, play board games with myself, don't knock it till you try it, or just lie on the couch and exist. Tiny victory cleanup. When life feels overwhelming and chaotic, I combat the chaos with one tiny act of order. I'll clear off my disaster of a desk, or organize a single junk drawer, or finally wash those 3 dishes in the sink. This is my tiny victory cleanup. It sounds trivial, but reclaiming one small corner of control works like a reset button for my brain. It's like telling myself, see, you can't fix everything, but you can fix something. Scheduled silliness. Burnout turned me into a grim, task-churning robot, and I almost forgot how to have fun. So I decided to schedule my fun like it's an important meeting, because honestly, it is. I literally put it on my calendar. Thursday, 8:09 p.m., silly time. During that hour, I must do something joyfully pointless. Once, I spent silly time building a pillow fort and eating gummy bears inside it while watching Vine compilations. 10/10, highly recommended. The activity itself doesn't matter. The goal is to play. You're not a machine, you're human. If you've made it this far, I want to lean in and tell you a secret, in a dramatic whisper of course. You are not a machine. Seriously, you're not an algorithm. You're not a factory robot, and you're definitely not a productivity app with legs. You, my friend, are a gloriously messy, magical human being. And guess what? Human beings get tired. We break down. We have squishy hearts and limited battery life. Even phones need recharging, or they turn into useless bricks. Why would you expect yourself to be any different? We live in a world that treats burnout like a badge of honor and rest like a guilty pleasure. Society will have you believing you need to earn the right to slow down, that taking a break is somehow a weakness. Well, I call BS. You do not have to earn rest. Rest is a basic human need, not a reward. You don't have to earn joy or love either. You, as you are, deserve all of it just by virtue of being alive. So here's your permission slip. Not that you need one. Rest. Do nothing. Close the laptop. Take a nap without an ounce of guilt. Cancel that hangout you dread. Eat cereal for dinner if you freaking want to. I fully endorse it. Give yourself the same compassion you'd give a dear friend who is going through hell, because you are going through a kind of hell, and you deserve a hand to hold, even if it's your own. Remember those habits we talked about. They're just ways of saying it's okay to take care of you. They're proof that you're allowed to put your mental health before some deadline or some arbitrary expectation.